Hello, welcome back to my January studio vlog. The scoop with this vlog was that I tried to organize things as I was doing them, but then I did it wrong. So this whole video didn't make any sense, so I need to talk through it because I don't even understand what's going on. So we start the month off with like a few commissions from one of my friends. We started with the portrait of Arnie, or the cat painting I did. It's gouache. I haven't really done many animals before, so it was very challenging for me, but I enjoyed doing it.
Behind the concrete blocks, dig deep underneath and jump off the edge. Come now, cut through the haze and find a new place. What the heck, we don't need. They like to feed the poison.
And then after that, through her, I got another commission, which was a rat drinking Coca-Cola, and that's from Finding Eve. Killing Eve? That's from Killing Eve. And then alongside these commissions, I was also continuing my 4-month streak of posting every day. So when I started my art Instagram, I posted every day for almost 5 months. I broke the streak for the first time a few days ago. Here's some of the illustrations I've been working on this month. I'm gonna start with the cover-ups I did. This was the first cover-up I ever did. Behind this was just like bled through paper. It really bothers me. Everyone on Instagram knows this already, but it really bothers me when my sketchbook isn't perfect. Not to say that all my drawings are perfect, but when there's like bleed through or like an empty page, it just really bothers me. I took some pattern paper and doodled on it, and look at it shine, girl. My next cover up was this doodle. I really love how this turned out. I don't like how this background paper is because it's like a gradient, but this part's darker, so when I photographed it, I had a lot of issues. I ended up turning this into an animation, and I really love how that turned out. This is my official introduction into my journal, because my first introduction was a travel journal introduction, and I realized that I hate travel journaling. I did the same idea but with my living room instead of an airport, and these aren't the colors of my living room, but I wish they were. This is when I started getting into layering my markers more. Instead of using gray to make shading, I finally started using the same color or darker colors to shade, which I don't know why it took me so long to do that. Here we have a hand that is kind of like another cover up, so this bled through, and I covered it up with this. I put a piece of paper here. I thought it'd be cool to have like part of it colored, part of it uncolored, because if you're on my Instagram, you know that I like posting the line work and then posting the colored version, because I struggle a lot between whether I like the colored work or the line work more. So I just post both of them, so I have them to compare, and I can like show people like the before, the after. I really like this piece mainly because I want the tattoos that they have. I adore this piece, mainly because of like the play on words and shame, instant regret. I struggle a lot with color. I talk a lot about like what I struggle with and what I'm practicing with on Instagram. I feel like I'm mentioning that a lot at Yinkish if you want to follow me there. It is like my perfect color palette, I think. Warm tones with like cool greens and like this cool purple. I don't like the marker lines that are in it, but I really enjoy this. I actually thought about making it a digital piece, but I did make a camera as a digital piece. That was kind of inspired by this. And then we have another flower head. I had so much fun making this one. I struggle so much with anatomy, and this body took me like so long to sketch out. And if you notice, the hand right here is so tiny compared to everything else, but I guess if you're just like glancing at it, you can't really tell. This was supposed to be a planchette, like a Ouija board planchette, and I'm like, oh, let's make it like everything that I have ever used. And I used water, I put things in it, I put flowers coming out of it, and now you can't even tell that it's a planchette. At the end of it all, I still think it's really pretty. Honestly, it just looks like a really pretty vase, so I'm not angry at it. I do want to make another planchette though, just because I have that on my list, and I feel like once it's on my list, I gotta do it. Alright, I'm not very happy with this spread. This spread is like me trying to play with colored pencils. I cannot figure out how to color things with colored pencils, because when I swatch out the like color swatches to make sure I like the color scheme, you draw pretty hard doing that. But when I'm actually coloring with colored pencils, I go on with a light hand. I guess I need to work with like the different tones of each color so I can like build up and have it darker instead of shading with pressure. Someone said that you could like visually see how I was struggling, and like honestly, I get that.
Don't get that moose, that moose.
Magic Moon Week. Looking at it, I think, wow, this is my jam. We got moons, we got feminism, we got all this feminine things, which is like my style, and I love this stuff, but I just can't do it. I can't do it anymore after October, Inktober. When things are prompted to me, my brain just shuts off. It's like, I'm not doing that, I don't want to do that, stay away from it at all costs. But I'm like, I have to do something, because this is my jam. This is like what I want to do. This is what I like to do. So why am I not doing it? So I resulted in making like a collage of doodles. I just like turned my brain off and started just doing things.
What the heck? We don't need. They like to feed the poison.
Because also, along with prompts, I'm not good if they're like abstract. So one of them was flow. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, these things are day after day and you're expecting me to use my brain that hard. Like, I gotta turn my brain off for this one. Hello. Welcome to the party. Hi. Hi. Let's just take a moment to appreciate him. I love him so much. He is so cute. Look, toy. And then the last one I have in my sketchbook for this month is this painting, but it's essentially a snake sushi, a snooshi. I love him so much. I love how he turned out. I love this hand. I struggled so much with this hand. So happy with this piece. This is my favorite piece I've done so far this month, I think, and I just really enjoy it. I ended up seeing a picture on Instagram of someone who did like a deconstructed snake. It was like head, some of the body, but it was like cut up, but it was just like very illustrative. You didn't see anything that was like inside of it, and like all these ideas started coming in, and I was like, snake, sushi, snooshi. I painted a hand, which is the first time I've ever painted a hand. And it was so difficult. I'm obsessed with how it turned out though, because the way the colors are layered makes it look really cool. But that was totally unintentional. It was like a last resort to make something come out of this. I originally wanted it to be like a black person's hand, and I could not get the skin tone right. And it was so ashy, and I was getting so frustrated, and I kept mixing new colors, and I was using gouache, so the color that I was mixing would dry ashier than it looked when I was mixing it, and I was getting so frustrated, and I couldn't get it to turn out. So eventually I just threw in the towel, straight up took like a red color and just went in with like red tones. And I think it like turned out better than I even meant it to. It was like a happy accident. This is what I have to deal with if I don't want him to step in my pain. I love you, but I hate you. I wanted to film a thing for my video, and I come out and this is him. You were so pretty. What the heck? And then I got a lot of clips of Arnie, so I wanted to share them because he's just like a little precious angel baby, and I love him so much, and he's laying in front of me right now, and he's just, I love him so much. Baby.
That's like the cutest thing.
Oh.
So the story was there was a guy literally walking on the street and he found a wallet. He picked up the wallet. He's like, that's weird. Opened it. There's like $300 in there with a red.
Oh, he closed it as soon as I... Oh, it's okay.
There's a book he wrote called Bestial where he talks about Earl Leonard Nelson.
Arnie. And then I got an album commission, like an album artwork commission. I have to make five covers, and the first one is what I'm working on right now, and I'm excited because that's essentially just like drawing flowers, which is what I do all the time. So that is something I'm also working on right now, as you can see. I'm doing it digitally because it's like 3,000 pickles. I like pickles per inch, you know? Dude, should I call pixels pickles from now on? Yeah, when you make album artwork, apparently it's supposed to be 3,000 pixels by 3,000 pixels. And that's a lot. That's like 42 inches by 42 inches. And I'm not, so yeah, that's been me, y'all. Follow my Instagrams. My art account is at Yinkish, and my personal account is at patricia.huffman. And I hope you enjoyed this studio vlog. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll have one up next month. Potentially, no promises.